That's what's the most impressive thing about people that are racist, homophobic, like bigoted. Like, people legitimately want to make their irrelevant opinion heard so bad that they're willing to sound ignorant and stupid. And it's like, is it that deep though? It's not a phobia. You're just a jerk. You're not afraid of gay people. You're just an a-hole. It is Pride Month, and I am a proud ally. That's the Black Panther fist. I am a proud ally. I'm so happy that the LGBTQ plus community gets to celebrate themselves and their fellow LGBTQ plus pals and family members and friends and loved ones, and it's just so beautiful. So I did a colorful Pride inspired look, but also we need to address some things. We need to address some ignorance. Basically, we're going to be talking about all the stuff that nobody really wants to talk about. Yeah.
All you self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees.
Welcome back to another episode of I Wear the Same Shirt in every makeup video. I don't know why I feel like I've put this tank top on the last few times I went to go film. It's just so comfortable. I have a washing machine, so I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal and priming my eyes with that. And let's just jump into the makeup and jump into the topics. The first thing I want to discuss, being that it is Pride Month, is wow, people are hateful. People on the internet, people I know in real life, people everywhere are just so hateful sometimes. And a lot of times I feel like those people don't even need to be acknowledged because we have come so far in terms of equality, diversity, acceptance. But then there are some people that make you realize we just haven't come far enough. Setting my prime with the LA Girl Pro Powder. Pride Month this year, from what I have seen, has been people's reactions, actually, let's put it that way, not Pride Month itself, have been ugly. I have seen people like,
why do gay people get a whole month? Why does the LGBTQ community get a whole month? And how come there's not a straight Pride Month?
Let me explain something. A lot of you probably don't need to hear this, but there's the one person watching this video that needs to actually understand this, and it needs to be said. Stop feeling threatened by the celebration of things that do not involve you. Anything that does not celebrate you is not against you. You do not have to compete for recognition. It's like, if you are not a part of the LGBTQ plus community, Pride Month is not for you. If you want to be an ally and support people and do what you can to help and attend Pride to show your support and your alliance, that is beautiful. However, if you are someone that is homophobic, and I use quotation marks because it's not a phobia, you're just a jerk. You're not afraid of gay people. You're just an a-hole. But why are you so insecure that you feel threatened by something that doesn't involve you being celebrated? If you are not a gay person, a lesbian person, a bisexual person, transgender person, or non-binary, gender fluid, if you do not fall into any of the LGBTQ plus and related categories, why feel threatened that they are being supported and celebrated for the month of June? How does that affect you? How does it hurt you? The thing that upset me the most this month was someone I know in real life says, not to me, just in my presence, I don't like gay men because they act more feminine than women do. I genuinely could not fathom the ignorance. Like, I literally am like shocked right now. And it is okay to have your own personal views. If you are, first of all, it's interesting when people say they're against the LGBTQ community, because it's like it doesn't affect you. But okay, cool. You can be against it if you want, but maybe leave your ignorant opinions to yourself. Wow. I'm literally like getting frustrated even remembering that moment. But yeah, and that was something that really upset me, because it's like, why does a gay man that may act feminine make you feel threatened about your own identity and your own femininity? People are so afraid to understand and to feel threatened, and people are so insecure that they literally don't want to accept anything that they're not sure they can understand. When in reality is, you don't have to accept it, just don't be a jerk. It's like, is that hard? Apparently it is. I saw another person on Instagram, like some stupid Instagram comedian. He's like,
oh, all of a sudden everybody's gay. I mean, before, back in the day, 1 or 2 people used to be gay. Now everybody gay. I don't got no problem with gay people, but dang, can't nobody be straight anymore?
Why do you care? Why do you care? As if people are just choosing to be gay. If being gay was a choice, or if your sexual preference was a choice, nobody would choose to date men. Let's start there. It's just like the most annoying thing in the world. It's like people would rather sound stupid, ignorant, and insecure before they just mind their business. That's what's the most impressive thing about people that are racist, homophobic, like bigoted. Like, people legitimately want to make their irrelevant opinion heard so bad that they're willing to sound ignorant and stupid. And it's like, is it that deep though? Let's move on to a lighter but still serious topic. Lil Nas X. First of all, we stan. Let me just get this out the way. No Lil Nas X slander on this page at all, ever. I don't care who you are. I love him. He is the best person in the world, and he deserves the world. I am so annoyed with people talking about Lil Nas X negatively, saying that song wasn't country. The songs that he calls country isn't country. It's his art, not yours. That's his album. That's his song. Well, that's his. It was an EP, not album. That's his song. That's his EP. Whatever he says is country, period. Okay? You, sir. Yes, you in the back with the Cheeto stain on your shirt. Yeah. You have no right to say anything. Okay? You don't know anything about music. Your favorite rapper probably came from SoundCloud. I'm not saying SoundCloud rappers are bad. I'm saying look at them and look at Lil Nas X. Okay? Like, just to be 100% and just to play devil's advocate, I can see why people thought Old Town Road was not a true country song. I can see that. If people say they don't believe that, in their opinion, there was enough country elements, cool, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. But at the same time, it is just your opinion. Because you don't think it's a country song, doesn't mean it's not a country song. The artist is the one who determines the genre. Period. Let me shut up for a minute so I can let this cookies dry. Since we're on the topic of inequality and related things, it's only right to talk about the Central Park 5. I know we've been talking about it for like the past month, but I just have one thing to say. I am so annoyed with people that are like, y'all need to know about this. This is Black history. How come y'all are just now learning about this through Netflix? It doesn't matter. What's important is that we're bringing light to the situation. I consider myself very educated on Black culture, Black history, and Black injustices, and I had no idea that this happened. And guess what? That is normal, because literally nobody knows everything. I'm not going to know everything, and that's okay. Anyone that is like me and heard about the Central Park 5 because of the buzz about it from this Netflix series, please do not be fooled. Don't let Twitter make you think that you're supposed to know everything, especially as like if you are a black person or a person of color. They act like you're supposed to know absolutely everything. Like, no, there's always going to be room to learn and grow, and there's always going to be things that you're just finding out about, especially when it's not your fault that you didn't know about something that was before your time, because a lot of us just learning about it are millennials, and that was before our time. And obviously this was not widely spoken about when we were growing up, because a lot of malicious things done in the social justice system is kept under wraps. As people of color and oppressed people as well, like, we cannot do that to each other. You have to allow people a learning opportunity. I'm gonna do some more stuff in the lower lash line, but obviously I have to have on the rest of my makeup before I do that. So we're gonna move on to brows. I'm so ratchet. Look at this. I had on some brows earlier because I went to work, but we're just gonna wipe those off. I mostly sweated them off already anyway. Taking the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. Can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller. Back to the subjects at hand. We were speaking about inequality and injustice and serious, thought-provoking stuff. I could honestly cry thinking about the way that the government is trying to control women's rights. It's ridiculous. If people were really as pro-life as they say they are. Now, let me be very clear before I get into this. You are allowed to be whatever you want personally. Whether you are pro-choice or pro-life, I do not discriminate against you. I am accepting of everybody's views unless they oppress or offend me. Now, if you watching this video are pro-life, that does not affect me. It affects me when you are advocating to control my choice. Why? Honestly, why is it such a deep deal to you? I have a problem when people are pro-life and trying to control other people's choice. Not only that, but the government being involved in that is especially frustrating, because the government is pro-life until the life is black or brown or gay or transgender or a lesbian. It's like you can't be kinda pro-life. Charlemagne the God, extremely controversial, but also extremely educated. Let's call it what it is. You can't say the man doesn't know his stuff, although he's ridiculously controversial, and I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he has said before. Charlemagne the God made a really good point that kind of made me like take a step back and be like, oh, a lot of the abortion ban states are red states, like Republican states, or states that have a population of majority, right-wing white people. And so that kind of is the reason I look at this whole situation and I say, well, are they pro-life or are they pro-straight white male life, Because obviously the states that are most densely populated with white people will produce the most white people out of that state, obviously. So putting an abortion ban on the states that will be producing white people makes sense. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about my thoughts in the comments below. Unless you want to argue, we ain't gonna argue. I'm just trying to talk to you. Don't start arguing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave me a like and subscribe for more videos like this one and more videos not like this one. I do a lot on this channel. I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah. All you self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees. This whole fucking game thankless. We moving militant, but somehow you the one tanking. No limit to where I could take it. And you know me as a crisp bottle sender, check picker upper. I thought we looked out for one another. Saw us all as brothers in the struggle, too blessed to be humble. I guess it's different in the city I come from.